Hi everybody, I'm Brett Ullman and welcome to Parenting Navigating Everything, the channel where we equip and empower parents to navigate all aspects of parenting in this modern culture today. What I want to do today for this video is I want to walk through 10 ways to be a better husband. Now, what I like with this conversation is the word honor. Honor defined is really the idea of to hold with great respect. So let's actually change this to, here are 10 ways that we can honor our wife. Now, there are going to be easy ones for some of you and harder ones for some of you, but I think you can actually improve in all of these. Number one, honor her in marriage. If you don't want to be married, don't get married. If you still want to act like a single guy, then please just stay single and don't decide to drag someone into your single life. You need to be a guy who's looking for just one wife, not still looking after you get married. You're never going to be older and say, I wish I had more affairs. I wish I'd cheated on my wife more. I wish I'd hurt my kids more. Honor her by not being the guy who's also always creepy, wandering eye guy. I'm kind of ongoingly disgusted when I'm looking at other men who are staring at other women, even while they're with their wife as they're walking in a mall or at a movie. Number two would be honor her physically. Don't push her. Don't threaten her. Don't intimidate her. Don't give her that look. Don't even get in her face. Even your presence, as most men are physically larger than their wife, can actually be a big thing. I'm 6'6". My wife is not. Even the idea of, as well, of forcing yourself onto her in any way, including sexually. Number three, honor her emotionally. Your emotion is to your wife, not your secretary, your coworker, your friend on social media. We seem to spend an enormous amount of time looking for emotion outside of our marriages when we should be spending more time working on our marriages themselves. We shouldn't be spending an incredible amount of time talking to other people at the gym, the grocery store, the workplace, or anywhere else that you should actually probably not be doing that. Here's a question. Who are you emotionally connected with today in a way that you should not be? Number four, honor her in a way with how you speak. What do you say? And maybe how do you say it? Stop criticizing, stop judging, stop being loud and demanding, and maybe speak with compassion and empathy and love and just respect. Do you need me to go through any more of those? The way I see some guys talking to their wives when I'm out at any environment in the world is really, really brutal. Number five, honor her by treating her as a partner, not someone you live with who is more like your worker than your best friend and lover. Let's look at just one area of this. We treat our wife like a partner by dividing up the housework. Things like laundry, ironing, vacuuming, dusting, cooking, cleaning, and cleaning dishes, by the way. That's also including loading and unloading the dishwasher if you have one. Shopping for food, groceries, and putting the groceries away. Cleaning toilets and other parts of the house. Food shopping, as I just said, garbage and recycling. Cutting the lawn and outdoor work. Shoveling snow, depending on where you're from. Even basic things like making lunches every day for young kids. Buying birthday gifts, buying kids clothing. As men, we often take more traditional roles, and there's nothing wrong with that. I do traditionally the outside work. I do the snow, the gardens, the grass, the leaves, the garbage, the recycling, but none of these things compare to just the daily grind of doing dishes and cooking, even as I said, in that one day. Number six, honor her by working and supporting the family. I was reading a book recently, I think I've actually read 2 or 3, that talk about how 1 in 7 men in North America don't even work. Now, statistically, it could be 1 in 6 or 1 in 8, but I do see many of these guys in life. Now, the truth is, I see many guys who just seem to be floating around, either not working or doing part-time jobs, or they might just trying to be jobs that really need to be something that they do on the side until that part-time thing allows them to take a salary from it. I worked as a teacher for 10 years before I began to speak full-time. It was only 10 years in that I was able to actually leave teaching and go into speaking full-time. And I was only able to do that because I had the income coming in to support it. Things like music and acting and starting a business, waiting for a management job are all things you might have to do while working another job as you look for the job of your life, your dreams, your whatever. Number seven, Honor her with basic practical things. Your house might be a wreck, your car doesn't work, no schedule, no plan, you're never home for dinner, and if you're not home, you don't call, you're never home at night, you never put your kids to bed, you never go to bed with your wife, you never go to bed together as a couple, you never, and add in whatever you want here. These are things we need to address. Number 8, honor her in how you parent. A guy once said the weirdest thing to me. He said that his wife and him were arguing because she wants him to love the kids more. And the way he said it was kind of weird, and I assumed he was a stepdad and kind of estranged and not really part of the family, and it wasn't. It's actually his children, but why would he call them the kids and not our kids or my kids? Why the disconnect? Talk about discipline in your families. Talk about the future planning for your kids. There's a million things to do as a parent. Number 9, honor her with your faith. For those of us as Christians, get baptized, join a small group, give to the church, pray, get involved. And lastly, honor her by dealing with your addictions. And this is a huge one. Whether it be alcohol, drugs, pornography, video games, or gambling, there comes a time when you need to get hold of these things, because there's a good chance that if you don't, they might actually cost you not only your marriage, but other things in life as well. Get some counseling, get some friends and supports around you, get some resources. You can break free from these things, but you have to really want it and be willing to make some serious changes in your life and what you do and all those things as well. Anytime you're challenged by something that asks you to be different, you basically have 3 days to do something about it. So very simply, what is one thing of these 10 things I talked about that you heard in this video that you can do better today? What is one way that you can become a better husband right now? Love to hear your comments below, and thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.